Alright, we're back to facility now. Before I said dam was C tier. I'm going to change that to a D tier. I didn't add the D tiers, but I'm going to say dam's a D tier. This one's probably more of a C tier. Should be a mission where you have no problem beating it, but I've seen a lot of people, new players, struggling with it just because maybe they don't know, the right paths to take and stuff like that. So I shouldn't do too much commentating over this. I would just suggest, if you're struggling with this, to maybe kind of complete the mission the way I do. I find it's the best kind of avenue to tour around and take out the guards as easily as possible. You shouldn't really have any problems with this mission at all. So hopefully you enjoy this one. It's probably my favorite mission. This and Frigate I really like. And yeah, there's a few small parts that I'll chime in on that you should remember, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Remember, this guy's the guy that has the key. Always this guy. Now I like to use the silence weapon in this area, not the Soviet, just because it's silenced, and if you use the Soviet, all these guys will come running at you, and it just complicates the mission a lot more than it needs to be. You should be able to pretty much stealth your way through almost this whole thing. This is another mission where there is no body armor. Remember that this door over here, I believe this door, you have to have that key card from that guy, and this door is operated by that computer. Now once you go in this room, there's going to be 4 guards that spawn behind you. They're going to be kind of staggered. Usually 2 come pretty well connected together, and then a third one will come a bit after, and a fourth one will come way after. So just wait for these guys, or else they'll bite you in the ass if you open the door for these guys. Just remember that scientists sometimes come through that door, so if you're standing where I'm standing, just be aware of the door opening behind you, because if it opens behind you, then these guys are just going to start, shooting at your back. So that's 2 guards so far. Just have patience. There's going to be 4 total. Watch this be the one glitchy one where there's not 4. That'd be hilarious. No, there's always going to be 4. The last 2, especially the last one's usually pretty far behind the first one. And there's the last guy. They come in different randomized times. Sometimes they all come fairly quickly. Sometimes they come pretty staggered and far behind like that. This is one section where I use the Soviet, just because you're not going to trigger anybody really. Now, one of your objectives is Dr. Doak, and he can be in any of these rooms. He can be in this room. He can be in this room over here. It's totally randomized. He can be standing here up these stairs up here. I'm kind of glad he isn't, so I can explore more of the map with you. A lot of people don't know what the hell is going on. They're like, well, I saw him last time, right here. Where the hell is he? He can be in a few different spots. I use the silence weapon here just because if you don't, you can trigger all these guys. And that, like I said, complicates this mission a lot more than it needs to be. Now you can actually get through this door by just shooting it, and this guard will open it up for you, but you might as well just open it with those computers. If you're really struggling, there's a scientist, maybe it was the guy that just ran by, that actually runs all the way back there and goes into the bathroom stall where you started, and he, like, you know, disintegrates, and he drops a key card that I believe opens every door in the mission other than maybe the last door. Anyways, Dr. Doak is going to be around here or in the last part. Obviously, he's not in this section right here. He may be, I don't know, somewhere up on one of these things. I think he can be up here as well. But notice how none of these guards heard me shooting because I was just doing one-shot bursts. That's very important. So a few other things I may as well take the time to show you right now on this mission that may help you. Oh, there he is right up there. This is actually a pretty rare spot for him to spawn, but you can strafe using your C buttons. You can run sideways like this. It's a lot better. You run a lot faster, and also you can kind of like peek around corners by scoping and using the C button. That can also help lure guards and stuff like that. These are just little tricks that will make the missions a lot easier once you get to more difficult missions. Basically, what he did was he gave me a decoder that unlocks the final door to the bottling room, and you don't necessarily need that. I'm not sure if you have to talk to him in Secret Agent. I know in Agent you don't have to. So you could actually just shoot I'll show you in a sec, but you can shoot the glass and get a guard to open that door for you if you don't have the decoder. But obviously you need to get the decoder for this, for 00 Agent, so. It's a good idea to use the silence weapon here as well, just so that you don't trigger all the guards. If you use the Soviet, you can trigger, there's a bunch of guards up here, and you know, you can pretty much take these guys out one by one if you use the silence weapon. The walls are a really good tool. If you see a guard shooting at you or starting to shoot at you, just go behind the wall, and you can time your shots by just listening to him. When they stop shooting, you know that you can peek back out and kill them. It's something that you'll get used to. Only a few more guards now, so I can use my my Soviet. Now it's actually a pretty decent time to use this peek. You can use the peek here, peek in and out. Time the guard shots, peek back out when they stop shooting. That's pretty much the end of this mission. What I was talking about earlier was, if you don't have the decoder, you can just shoot this glass right here, and those guards will unlock this door for you. Now, I didn't have to do that, I had the decoder, but that works anyways. I believe what you can do here, what you do to open this door anyways, if you don't want to do that, is you basically just go to your decoder. We'll wait for this door to close so I can show you, or maybe now that it's opened, it automatically opens for me. But you just press Z and it opens for you. You're at the end of the mission now. Just throw these mines. Best way to throw them is just throw them on the inside of these barrels, so that they blow the one across mud up as well as that one that you threw it on. And that's it. Now talk to Trevelyan here. Oh my goodness, ring around the rosy here. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, buddy? And get him away from the barrels, because you don't want to kill him with the explosion. I mean, he should be walking away from them. And now wait for objective C to complete. Now you can blow these up. And now you can either leave through these doors, or you can leave through here. You don't have to wait for anything else. And that's the end of the mission. Pretty simple. So I think this is a C tier mission. Pretty straightforward. The next mission is another really easy one, Runway. And I look forward to seeing you there.